Ever wonder how much a person can take before they just break? We usually think the ultimate test of character happens when everyone is watching, but honestly, the real test is when you're completely alone, in the dark, and forgotten. This is the story of a boy named Alex. To the rest of the world, he was basically invisible, just another face in the crowd, slipping through the cracks of a busy, loud society. No parents, no home, and a stomach that always felt empty. Alex lived in a reality where finding hope was a luxury he couldn't afford. One Tuesday, in the brutal heat, Alex was working just to survive the next 12 hours. His boss, a guy who thought kindness is a weakness. After hauling heavy timber until his hands bled, Alex got his pay. Not money, a dirty sack with stale bread and a bruised apple. Trash to most people, but to Alex, that was gold. It was the only thing keeping him from starving. But the world can be cruel. As the sun went down, Alex got cornered, not by monsters, but by people, older guys looking for trouble. They didn't just hurt him, they took the only thing he had. They laughed, threw his hard-earned food in the mud, and stomped on it. Alex didn't fight back. He couldn't. He just watched his dinner get crushed into the dirt. In that moment, looking up at the silent sky, most of us would have screamed. Most of us would have turned bitter. Alex just whispered. He didn't ask for a miracle from God. He just asked for the strength to not let his heart turn to stone. He wanted to stay soft in a world trying its hardest to make him hard. Limping home by the river, the air getting cold, he saw someone. An old man hunched over by the water, looking even more broken than Alex felt. Just staring at the river like he was waiting for the end. Alex stopped. He clutched his muddy bag of scraps. That was all he had. His will to survive screamed at him to keep walking. Why should he care? The world hadn't helped him. The world kicked him when he was down. Why be the hero? But then he felt the hunger in his own stomach. He looked at the stranger and saw himself. Heart pounding, Alex walked over to do a simple act of kindness. He didn't say a word, just sat down, cleaned off the best piece of bread he had left, and handed it to the man. The old man turned, didn't speak, just took the bread. As he ate, he started to look alive again. Alex felt something weird. He was still hungry, yeah, but that empty feeling in his chest, it was gone. For the first time in years, he felt like he mattered. The man asked for help up. Alex let him lean on his shoulder. They walked slow under the trees. Then the man stopped. He turned to Alex and the vibe changed. The air felt electric. The dark woods didn't feel scary anymore. The old man asked, "Do you know who you walked with tonight?" Alex was confused, said, "Just a tired soul." The stranger smiled, a smile like 1,000 suns. He said he'd been walking with Alex way before tonight. He was there when Alex cried in his empty cabin. He was there when the bullies laughed. He was there in the silence. It hit Alex like a wave. He fell to the ground, crying, saying he thought he was forgotten. The answer wasn't words, but a feeling of total peace. He understood that staying kind in a cruel world was the loudest prayer for help he could have ever prayed. When Alex looked up, the man was gone, but the bag, that dirty, empty sack, felt heavy. He opened it. It was full of fresh, warm food, more than he could eat, more than he'd ever seen. Alex walked home different that night. He realized you're never actually alone. God is always with you even when you don't see it. Sometimes miracles are just tests, a test to see if you can give when you have nothing and love when you feel unloved. Alex passed. And this inspirational story leaves us with one haunting question. If you were walking by that river tonight and all you had was a single crumb, what would you have done?